Hello, girls and boys. क्या हालचाल? How is it going? Okay, let's see who all is online. Let's look at some comments. So, guys, if you're here, let me know your name and tell me where you're logging in from. Okay. Shubhamoy. Hello, how are you, Shubhamoy? कहाँ से लॉग इन कर रहे हो यार, वो भी बताओ. Chirag, hey Chirag, how are you? Good to see you. European scholar? Oh, I like it. Where are you logging in from, Mr. Scholar? Tell me. Chirag says, recently I joined as a DevOps trainee. Fantastic, Chirag. That is amazing. We'll talk about this. Good. So, Chirag, be ready with your camera. I'm going to get you on camera. Okay? Be ready with that. Chirag Arora. 10 मिनट में बुलाता हूं आपको कैमरा पे. Shubham Roy from Kolkata. Good. Sriram, India, Hyderabad. Hey, Sriram, good to see you. It's Kapoor. Hello, Kapoor. Where are you from? Where are you logging in from? Let me know. European scholar, Delhi, Dwarka. Good, man. Good to see you. Ankush Prasad. ये क्या है? Hello, how are you? अरे पूरा तो लिख दे यार. ये क्या है? सुबह क्यों कुछ करवा रहा भाई? Varun Chopra. Hello, sir. Hello. In my office, we have one team. IT engineer, system admin, or DevOps automation team. Okay. Sir, I want to do Azure DevOps. I am 1.5 year experience candidate. Is it possible? Why not? Okay. I'm today in office. I'll not be here. So sorry, but I really want to meet you. That's okay, yeah. No worries. अगली बार आ जाना. Yeah, tell me when you can come out for like 5 minutes. That's fine. Don't worry. We'll keep doing this. You know that. Anup Deshpande. Hello, Puri Sahab. Hello, Anup ji. क्या हालचाल? आई एम फ्रेशर. क्या मैं .NET कोर से करियर स्टार्ट कर सकता हूँ? ये क्वेश्चंस पे आता हूँ मैं अभी. लेट मी जस्ट. DevOps engineer, automation engineer. क्वेश्चन करते हैं सॉल्व अभी. Lot of people joining in. Mohammad Anas. Hi, Savinder sir. Hello. एक क्वेश्चन एंड में हमको तड़का ढापा स्टाइल DevOps खिला दो. पूरा confusion what to study and give some interview Q&A guide. So Srinam, if you've seen my latest video which came out yesterday, I talk about a complete DevOps roadmap, whether you're a fresher or you're an experienced person, and I'll tell you what to study, right? And I've also explained in detail the approach on how to study that. I will also put here a link to that video, but it's the latest one which has just come out a couple of hours ago. So have a look at that video, and that should explain all of this. I am putting it here, the link to that video. I'm putting it in the chat as well, but that will answer all of these questions. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay. सर क्या अच्छा है पहले डेवलपमेंट से स्टार्ट करें के बाद अगर DevOps में शिफ्ट करें, absolutely पहले डेवलपमेंट से स्टार्ट करो because that will tell you exactly how development works, how the pain of a developer, and then you can then become a better DevOps engineer. So that's a good route always. Okay. All right. So I have a question for you guys. So most of you know, you've seen the thumbnail already. I am in the US for 2 weeks for a business trip, right? And I'm meeting up a lot of customers here for my office work, doing all of that. But just here for 2 weeks, right? Going to multiple places and doing all of that stuff. So my question to you guys is, if you've what is your thinking of what all happens when you go on these kind of short business trips outside India to meet customers, right? Maybe some of you have done this, maybe you haven't. But the question is, tell me 2-3 things that happen that you do when you go on these kind of short trips on site. Okay, बताओ मुझे questions में. अगर आप ऑलरेडी जा चुके हो ऑन साइट, शॉर्ट ट्रिप के लिए बोल रहा हूँ, लॉन्ग टर्म नहीं, 1-2 वीक्स के लिए कंसल्टिंग असाइनमेंट्स के लिए जब आप जाते हो, तो व्हाट आर द 2-3 थिंग्स दैट हैपन? आई वांट टू नो फ्रॉम यू. सो टेल मी इन द कमेंट्स व्हाट हैपेंस, व्हाट आर द थिंग्स यू डू, व्हाट इज द एक्सपीरियंस, क्या हो सकता होगा वो बताओ. ओके, tell me in the comments and then let's talk about it a little bit, and then I'll take some questions. And in the meanwhile, if you have a question, be ready to come on camera. I'll call a couple of you on the camera and then you can ask me a question and I'll reply. सर आप कौन सी कंपनी में हो? यार लिंक्डइन प्रोफाइल देख लो, इतना तो फिगर आउट करो यार, कम ऑन ड्यूड. इसका आंसर नहीं देने वाला मैं, लिंक्डइन पे देखो सब मिलेगा. Demo and roadmap. Roadmap, yes, because you're meeting different customers, you're discussing different things. Yes, maybe demo of a product or solution could be a better connection with the customer. Yes, Sukhminder, that's a good answer, and that is why these in-person meetings are important, right? Otherwise, आप teams पे तो मिल ही रहे हो, right? But my question to you, next question, Sukhminder, is how do you develop a better connection with the customer? Because this is an important aspect of a DevOps engineer's job, especially as you go senior. तो वो करते कैसे हैं? Question answer आपका बहुत बढ़िया है, but tell me, how do you do that? Anybody else? Understanding the real need of customers. Perfect. Business approaching and building strong bonds with clients. हाँ, वो same answer repeat मत करो आप. Sukhminder, if you guys want to come on camera, if you can. Sukhminder, you had a good answer. Come live on the stream. So I've put the link to come live on the stream. So you can come on this, click on this, and let's talk to some people. Right, Sukhminder, if you can come live, that will be good. और किसने आंसर किया? चिराग तो ऑफिस में है, he can't come. ये कौन था? हर कल्याण, if you can come on camera, that will be good. Let's talk to you. Sir, is DevOps as a service business a good option? Asit, come on camera, let's talk. Join this link, अभी जो मैंने डाला 2 मिनट पहले. Yeah? Let's talk about these things. Okay, there we go. Sukhminder is on camera.
Hi, Surinder.
Sure.
Very nice to see you.
Yeah, same here. Yeah. Where are you from, Sukhminder?
I'm from Chandigarh.
Chandigarh. Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Good. I will be in Chandigarh shortly.
Wow.
Yeah.
And accept my invitation from today only.
अरे इनविटेशन किस में लिंक्डइन पे?
No, no, in person.
Sure, yeah. I'll let you know. Are we connected on LinkedIn, Sukhminder?
Not yet, actually. By the way, I am not into DevOps. I am into development,
Okay.
and I got your one of the random videos on YouTube, and
Hmm.
that is how I started following you. I felt a connect,
Okay.
so that's how I'm following you.
Okay. Okay. Cool. All right. So, what was your answer? What did you said? Create some connect with the customer. Correct.
Yeah,
Better
better
connection
connect.
with the customer. What do you mean by that? Explain.
Yeah, because when we go on site, when you meet someone in person and they see your body language and you also see them and also you better understand the needs and the real life scenarios, how they work, how the business work actually,
Hmm.
and that is really important to understand the business because when we understand the business only, then be it the DevOps side or the development, then we can better deliver. So
Okay. Fair
that
enough.
on
So,
that.
let me ask you one more question. What are the one or two things that you can do when you're on site to better
Mhm.
develop that connection? होता कैसे actually? क्या करना पड़ता है?
In order to make a better connection, I think one has to be a very good listener and
Hmm.
to ask the right questions because and also other than that the after office party and that you have to take out some time to make a personal connection as well. I mean other than the project work, there should be random live talk as well that also make a very good connection. And also
Absolutely.
you could you could tell your vision and your roadmap, and then you listen to them as well, and that is how you make a personal connect as well.
Absolutely perfect. And I wanted you to say the last part, which you said, which is after office hours, right? Because
Yeah,
that is a very important skill as you get senior, right? Because a lot of this problems are solved there when you get to know each other as a person, when you understand where they are coming from, if they are not happy, why they are not happy. That personal connect and
yeah,
establishing it, that cannot be done in office.
absolutely. I give you one example. I would like to take one more minute if you
Mhm.
allow.
Sure, sure.
I went on site couple of times, and I developed a friendship with the customer. He used to bring food for me from his home,
Mm.
and then when he came to India, he visited at my place,
Yeah.
and since then we developed that kind of a friendship that earlier I was working for a company, and then he hired me
Mm.
separately. Other than when I left that company, he was dependent. The project was dependent on me,
Yeah.
and that is how I landed in a remote job. And for about 7 8 years, I have been into that, more than 6 7 years.
Oh, you're with the
So
same company since 7 years.
uh, no, not with that company. I said that I left that company, but because of my connect with that customer,
Yeah.
he hired me remotely.
Yeah, yeah. And you're with that guy for last 6 7 years.
That's right. That's right. So that
Oh,
is how the
nice.
person connect works.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Perfect. Thank you for sharing, Sukhminder. Thank you so much. Thank you
Thanks,
for
Vivek.
joining in.
And
Do
please
you
do
have
let
any?
me know when you come to Chandigarh.
I will, I will. Let's connect on LinkedIn. I will send you a message.
Sure. Thank you.
Do you have any question for me? No, yeah.
Um,
No.
not yet. Thank you.
Okay.
Rather, from development perspective, if you could share, actually, not at the right, not right now. I don't have any question right now, but I will definitely will connect with you later
Cheek.
on with my
Cool.
questions. Thank you.
Okay. Thanks, man. Bye. Hey, Sharad.
Hi, Shavinder. Hi. How are you?
Good, good. How are you doing?
Yeah, good, good. Yeah, good. So, yeah, I've been following you last 1 year, I would say, when your channel was around 2,000 followers. Not
Okay.
even 2,000, I think so, 500 followers.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
just I started initial the way, because there are so many channels. Then you started because of this, the way you were saying the different approach, matured approach, the way you were answering. So, a lot of things. So, then
Hmm.
I started to follow you very closely. Last
Okay.
6 months you have been very active, and yeah, it has been good and you have been sharing a lot of good ideas and great ideas. So it is. Thanks for all that.
Thank you.
Sure.
Thank you, Sharat.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
let me, if you have any question for me, you go first, and then I have one question
No,
for you.
yeah. Please, no, please. I don't have many questions as of now. Yeah.
Okay, okay. I have one question for you then.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
um, you said I've been active for the last 6 months, very active. Yeah,
Yes.
which is
Yes.
absolutely correct, because
Yeah.
towards the end of last year, you know, I was posting videos, but I was not serious about this. On
Mm.
and off, I was doing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I, sat down one day, made a plan, and I said, hey, these are the things that I want to do in 2024. I made a strategy for it. I offshored some editing, really got serious about this thing from 1st
Mm.
of Jan 2024.
Mm.
And the results are for everybody to see. I don't have to talk
Yes.
about it, right?
Yes. Yes.
Now, my question to you is, given that you've seen not the rise I'm talking about, but you've seen the
Mm.
topics that I've chosen, right?
Yes.
I'm personally not going into the route of launching courses,
Yeah.
because I don't want to do that. There are a lot of other people who are doing good courses. Let them do
Yeah.
it. That's not what I
Mm.
want to do.
Mm.
My question to you is, what are some of the topics that you think that I should talk about, which I haven't spoken about? Something that you have in mind के इसके बारे में बात करो तो it will help people. If you can, and
Mm.
you don't have to answer that now. I'm not
Yeah.
putting
Yeah.
you in the spot.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's a difficult, actually good question, but because see, as you told correctly, a lot of people already are doing Docker. Abhishek in your channel who has come, a lot of people you bought, right? I mean, 2 3 weeks back, couple of them, I don't remember the name,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
couple of youngsters who are followers. So they are doing already Kubernetes, same old. I mean, Jenkins, CI/CD, how to do roadmap. So,
correct.
but what I would say is, apart from that, right, there are two kinds of people, as you know. One are freshers who are trying to come in,
Hmm.
one who are trying to transition, which you told, I think so, in one of the video very
Yeah,
correctly, that being more than 10 12 years, it will be very difficult to come to shift to DevOps. There was a question I remember. So
correct.
that for me that is very much important, because I have 15 years now experience in IT. So
Okay,
I shifted to DevOps 5 years back, basically.
okay.
So I have learned Linux, Oracle, then BPM. There is a Pega, so those kind of thing.
Yeah.
Then I got into DevOps. So I know
Hmm.
the SDLC. So somewhat it was easier actually. You
Hmm.
should know SDLC to know DevOps. That is a
Hmm.
basic thing. And I know
Hmm.
Linux, so that is how I do. So if you can, I would say cover more something apart. See, there are two kinds of crowd we need to capture here. One is freshers below 5 years kind of thing, and one who are there, and there are a lot, as you told, there are a lot of things to learn. Just I saw 2 hours back you launched a roadmap.
Yeah,
So that's
yeah.
absolutely, even today I'm struggling to do, because there are a lot of it. I'm in a very good, I mean, not only company, very good matured setup DevOps, but still I
Okay.
have every day to learn to something, because I'm using shared libraries, a lot of things
Hmm.
which are matured, ELK stack, everything. But
Hmm.
still I feel somewhere I'm not fully comfortable if I give an interview.
Hmm.
So there is each day we need to learn, as you know, right?
Correct.
Kubernetes, ELK stack, Prometheus, Grafana. I mean, I don't know what to say. So if you can cover two kind of audience, also focus, because a lot of people focus on freshers. Basically,
Yeah,
these guys I
yeah,
see.
yeah.
How to transition to DevOps, how to transition, because I know it's not easy. It is not impossible, but it is going to be very tough, because I am also recruiting. I am a DevOps
Hmm.
manager kind of thing, but it's
Hmm.
not easy, because they have to handle production. They should know higher global
Correct.
thinking, those kind of things. So what I would say, so there is, if you can also capture 6 to 12 14 years, right, mid crisis kind of guys who are
Hmm.
doing it, if they can capture how do they journey, as you told, spiritual, that is very important.
Hmm.
So which absolutely for me it is very important actually, because I'm in that stage, as you told.
Right.
So I am trying to, when I was walking, I was listening that. I remember still you told about your wife, this one. So I was trying to relate to that actually, because I'm exactly in that position, because
Hmm.
I have a lot of, because this brings a lot of stress also, DevOps
Correct.
SRE,
Correct.
because every day SLA morning 7 o'clock get a call. It's very stressful job.
Hmm.
So if you're covering that part also, because mid we should not be left out, who are above 7 years 8 years who are in DevOps, but how do they continue their career? How do they learn upskill? Where do they join? How to become a DevOps architect or DevOps manager? Those kind
Hmm.
of also. So that is what
Yeah.
yeah, that
No,
is
no,
my
that's a good
point.
point. I haven't
Yeah.
made one dedicated to people who are
Yes.
already in software. I haven't made one. That's
Correct.
a good one.
Yeah.
I will take a note of that. I'll add that.
Yeah. Yeah, so there are people, I know a lot of people are between 0 to 5, but there are
Yeah,
also people who are above 5. But how do they also proceed
fair,
in learning? Probably, yeah, that's my
fair
doubt.
one. Yeah, I will add to that.
Yeah, yeah,
Thank you so
yeah.
much.
That's all. Thanks. Yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Thanks, Sharath. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye, bye, bye.
Bye.
Hi, Sharad. Good evening. How are you?
Hey, Wali. How are, good, good. How are you? Where are you logging in
I'm
from?
I'm from Lucknow, and currently I'm working as a Java software engineer for Tara Consultancy Services. Uh,
Okay,
Previously, I was working for Tech Mahindra. I've been in IT since from 4 years, and
okay,
currently I'm working for one of the top investment banking firm client named as JP Morgan Chase and Co. as Java engineer.
okay.
And I just I have a learning course about it generally and saw your live. So I just want to ask you some questions because I'm very interested in this technology like Docker and Kubernetes and planning to transition
Wali, I can't
to
hear
Java.
you. Talk a little slowly. I can't hear you. The connection is not very good. Talk a little slowly, please.
Am I audible?
You're
Am I
audible.
audible?
Good.
Okay. So, as I'm working as a Java software engineer since from past 4 years in the industry, now
Hmm.
I want to transition into DevOps profile, right? Especially into Docker and Kubernetes. I'm learning this technology. So this is about containerization and Kubernetes is about container orchestration, right?
Hmm.
So I just want to ask you, how can I do that internally, like internally and externally? Is it a a good opportunity or not? Like transitioning from Java to the
So it depends on what you want to do. If you want to continue to be a developer, then stay in
okay,
Java and learn microservices, and there's a lot more to learn in Java, right? Expand your stack.
right, right,
If you want to come
right,
out
right.
of development for whatever reason and you like debugging things and creating new things, then DevOps is a good area for you. And how much experience do you have? You
Okay.
said
I
7
have
years,
4 years of experience. Huh?
4
4 years.
years.
4 years. Yeah.
Now is a good time to take a call because you've done development for 4 years. You understand what it is.
Yeah.
So that's a call that
Yes.
you
Yes.
have to take. Do you want to continue doing this for another 10 years, or do you want to move out of development and continue doing development for another 5 years?
Uh, Aditya, can you hear Savinder?
Yes, I can. He's lagging. I don't know. His internet is.
Sorry,
It's
am I
lagging.
audible?
No, no, it's audible. Yeah. Now you're audible, Savinder.
Yeah. So I was saying that's a choice that you have to make, whether you want to move out of development or you want to continue. Now, having said
Mm-hmm.
that, if you want to move out of DevOps, you should, if you're thinking about it, you should try that a little bit before taking a final decision. So you already know Java, so you already probably built some small applications in Java also,
Yes. Yes.
right? So check out
Yes.
the videos on YouTube and learn how to build applications in Java.
Savinder, your video is lagging a lot.
Hmm.
I think
I think the
there
network
might be
is
some network.
quite high.
Uh, Adit, Upen, can you hear Savinder?
No,
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 he is lagging.
we had a network problem.
Uh, Savinder, can you hear us? Okay, no issues. No issues.
Sir, you are lagging.
Okay. Yeah, Savinder, you're lagging a lot, and we're not able to hear you properly. And I'd like to say thank you so much, and we'll connect later on. I'm dropping off. Thank you, Savinder.
Hello, guys. Sorry.
Hello.
Sorry about that. Can you hear me? Aditya,
Yes.
can you hear me? All right.
Yes.
Sorry
I
about
can
that,
hear.
guys. Looks like Marriott does not have a DevOps engineer. Pick करना पड़ेगा जाके कुछ तो. Sorry about that. Okay.
Hello. I have the
Yeah,
trouble is over now.
yeah. I'm back now. All right. Aditya, do you have a question?
Yes, actually.
Haji,
Uh,
go ahead.
so currently I'm in fourth year, so final year for BTech, and
Mm-hmm.
I've been practicing DevOps for a while, and I have already gotten a cloud certification for myself, and I have a Terraform certification in next 2 weeks.
Okay.
So, so I'm trying to build credibility through certifications and projects because I'm a fresher right now. But
Mm.
I was wondering, uh, how would the job market even like I'm a fresher right now. I want to at least have some credibility more than certification, so I can prove them. I can work on production environments and rest of the DevOps works.
Mm.
But how do I convey them the recruiters key? I got it. I got what they're looking for.
Convey the recruiter or the interviewer?
Interviewer or recruiter, basically the company who will be hiring you for DevOps roles.
So these are two different questions. I'll tell you why. You mind coming on camera? I can see you.
Sorry, just that this StreamYard is not detecting my webcam.
अच्छा ठीक है कोई बात नहीं. Don't worry. So
Uh,
see, recruiter doesn't give a shit about anything. That's the reality,
okay.
right? And they will look at your resume not more than 20 seconds because that guy has 30 other profile positions to fill.
Hmm.
So all you have to do is make your resume in such a format that one, it is ATS friendly, so it crosses the automation stage. Second, whatever that recruiter is looking for, he or she finds it in 5 seconds when they look at your resume. They are just doing keyword search. They are not doing anything else, right?
Okay.
So if you go on my channel, I have a playlist on that, on jobs. वो देख लो. I've given details on how to construct your resume. But basically, the test of your resume is once you have your resume, because you're fresher, it should be one page, not more than that.
Yes.
Okay, so put that one page on a PDF and zoom out of that page. अपने लैपटॉप पे डाल के उसको 100% से कम करके पूरे एक पेज को देखो. And then
Okay.
see in 10 and put your clock timer 5 seconds. See what all you can see in that resume in 5 seconds.
Hmm.
That's the acid test. ज्ञान नहीं चाहिए, बोल्ड हाईलाइटेड स्किल दिखने चाहिए ऊपर और जो प्रोजेक्ट्स है उसके अंदर.
Okay. Got it.
And whichever job you are applying to, do that so that whatever they are looking for, when they look at it, 5 seconds they should see, okay, Ansible, Terraform, AWS, done, हो गया. तो recruiter पास हो जाएगा. Now your next question about interviewer. Ideal scenario would be if in your resume you can give the link of a project which is hosted on
Hmm. Hmm.
AWS or any cloud which is publicly accessible, where you have configured stuff, right? And put that in your resume. So if I'm an interviewer and if I see a link in the resume, I can go and see, okay, this guy has set up stuff, he has configured stuff, this is all he has done, which is great. Then credibility is proven.
But if my resources are live on any of my cloud server, then
Hmm.
it is going to continuously bill me. क्योंकि मुझे नहीं पता ना रिक्रूटर कब देख रहा है मेरा.
हाँ वो यार अभी थोड़ा खर्चा करना पड़ेगा ना. ऑप्शन नहीं है. 1-2 महीने के लिए करो बिल. करना पड़ेगा. कोई ऑप्शन नहीं है क्योंकि फ्री वाला खत्म हो जाएगा. You're right.
Yes.
Right? तो
Because there are hardly any resources that come into free tier.
I know.
T2 micro के ऊपर it's not worth it. T2 micro में I won't even be able to set up my Jenkins properly.
I agree. या फिर या you're right, क्योंकि you can't figure out कि रिक्रूटर कब देखेगा. या
Correct.
see, वो रिक्रूटर को नहीं देखना है, या
No,
अगर आपका सेटअप
even yes.
No, what I'm saying is that see how much expense we are talking about. If it is 2-3,000 in a month, maybe you can do that. Try करके देखो.
Okay.
Right? But that is the best way to do it. If not that, then see if you can get to the stage of automation that you press a button and your environment comes up. So that you know that if I have two interviews in this week, I can bring up the environment for 2 days and that's it. That will also work.
That would be easy. That would be done even with my Terraform scripts.
That's exactly what I'm saying. If you have that level of maturity in Terraform, then on the day of the interview, you can switch it on. You can tell the interviewer, hey, this is the link, you can go check it out.
Okay.
So basically, you have to show your work here. And if you can give them a live place and have a look at the video which I've just uploaded 2-3 hours back, that talks about the entire SDLC and what all you can put in. It goes from Jenkins to containers to serverless. I've given an entire thing. वो देख लो, it'll help you.
Okay. And the other part of it, how do I, like in the current job market, when everyone has a point of view that DevOps is not basically meant for any freshers or something like that, they recommend you to go search for job roles with cloud engineer or maybe system administrator or something, and then transform into DevOps engineer ultimately after you have 2-3 years of experience in production like that. So is how much truth there is to these scenarios? Is it crucial for you to maybe first get experience over being a cloud engineer somewhere, and then transform into DevOps, or maybe you can start with DevOps itself as a fresher?
You can start with, if you have done some level of development on your own, even if it is not a job. See, the idea is you should understand development, right? Now, one way of doing it, that is do a job for 2 years. The other way is I've worked in development for 6 months because I've created my own projects. I understand the SDLC. I understand what is development. I know IDEs. I can create small applications in Java, in .NET, in Node.js, whatever. Small ones, not enterprise grade. I know all of that. That is good enough. That is the reality. And there are jobs for DevOps, for fresher cloud engineers. See, don't get demoralized by all of that. Yeah? Give 5 interviews and see what happens.
All right, correct. Thank you.
Don't worry about all of that. If you're telling me that you can create a Terraform script and bring it on and off before the interview, you're already ahead of 90%. I can tell you that. That is good enough.
Thank you.
क्योंकि किसी को कुछ नहीं आ रहा है यहाँ पे. मैं खुद रिक्रूट कर रहा हूँ. इतना कर सकते हो ना. I can promise you, if you start your conversation with that, guys, I have an environment on the cloud because of cost saving. I just pinned it up 1 hour before the interview, and after the interview, I'm going to tear it down. ये statement से शुरू कर रहा हूँ interview. You're already 70% crossed.
Okay.
ठीक है?
Yeah, got it.
Okay.
Yes, and thank you so much for your response. Okay. One last thing, please check your DM. I've messaged you about something a while ago in your LinkedIn DM. यार, when I connected you initially.
मैं करता हूँ यार, मुझे टाइम नहीं मिल रहा. 300 से ऊपर कनेक्शन पड़े यार, कितने सारे डीएम है. मैं करता हूँ 2-3. अब मेरी संडे को फ्लाइट है मेरी, उसमें टाइम मिलेगा, मैं करता हूँ.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
Okay, thanks Aditya. All right, who's next? उपेंद्र नहीं, आदित्य प्रधान, सॉरी, काफी देर से वेट कर रहा है. गो अहेड आदित्य.
हेलो सर.
हाँ जी.
दिस इज द सेकंड टाइम एक्चुअली आई एम टॉकिंग टू यू. मुझे बस ज्यादा नहीं, मुझे बस 2 ही सवाल पूछने हैं. एक तो आपने बोला था कि आफ्टर 15th of August आप एक मीटअप ऑर्गेनाइज करोगे पुणे में, सो वी आर ईगरली वेटिंग फॉर दैट.
हाँ यार, मैं एक्चुअली अभी यूएस में आ गया, तो वो होगा अभी 2nd week of September में. because I'm coming back and then I'm going again outside somewhere. So somewhere around second week of September is when we'll have it.
Okay.
मैं फर्स्ट वीक सितंबर में वापस आऊंगा एंड देन सेकंड वीक में जगह वगैरह देख के प्लान करूंगा अराउंड सेकंड वीक, बट आई लेट यू नो.
ओके. एंड एक और क्वेश्चन या बेसिकली एक रिक्वेस्ट है. बेसिकली आप DPU से है एंड मे बी उसी कॉलेज से हो, सो बेसिकली यू आर लाइक एन एलुमिनाई टू मी. सो इफ पॉसिबल, अगर आपको थोड़ा सा टाइम मिला, सो कुड यू प्लीज होस्ट अ सेशन और एक छोटा सा टॉक इन आवर कॉलेज अबाउट क्लाउड एंड डेवऑप्स सो दैट पीपल कैन गेट टू नो अबाउट इट.
आपका पुणे में हो? पुणे में?
हाँ, पुणे में. हाँ,
कर लो. आई कैन कम टू द कॉलेज, दैट्स फाइन. अभी वो कॉलेज में पुराने बंदे हैं क्या? ये कौन से थे यार? अभी हेड कौन है अभी कंप्यूटर साइंस का?
विनोद किम्बोने करके एक है.
अच्छा, ये सब नए होंगे ना, अभी मेरे टाइम वाले तो नहीं होंगे. 20 इयर्स बैक तो नहीं होगा कोई. ठीक है.
सो हाउ डू आई कनेक्ट विद यू? मैं लिंक्डइन पे तो वैसे कनेक्टेड हूँ, बट मैंने आपको मैसेज भी किया था, बट वो बहुत पहले किया था ना, आपका रिप्लाई नहीं आया अभी तक.
अरे मैंने देखा नहीं होगा. आप मुझे दोबारा एक मैसेज भेज दो and we can plan that somewhere on, we can figure that out, but I'm happy to come to college.
ओके सर, थैंक यू सर. क्योंकि कैसा अभी बहुत सारे बच्चे ऐसे हैं जिनको पता नहीं है अबाउट डेवऑप्स और अबाउट AI एंड क्लाउड. सो कैसा उनको भी थोड़ा सा नॉलेज मिलना चाहिए, थोड़ा सा एक्सपोजर होना चाहिए. सो इट वुड बी ग्रेट इफ यू कम हियर एंड गिव सम गाइडेंस टू द पीपल.
हाँ, लोकली हूँ मैं तो. कौन से कॉलेज में? अकुटी में बात कर रहे हो आप?
नहीं, पिंपरी में.
वहां पे इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेज है अभी तक?
हाँ, है ना.
ओ, आई थॉट इंजीनियरिंग शिफ्ट हो गया अकुटी में.
नहीं, वो अकुर्डी का जो है ना वो पूरा अलग है. एंड ये जो पिंपरी का है वो DPU के अंडर ही है, उनका ही है.
ओ, अरे वहां तो मैं आया ही नहीं, कितने साल हो गए. इट विल बी फन टू गो देयर. ठीक है, कर ऑर्गेनाइज. आई विल कम फॉर श्योर.
ओके सर, थैंक यू. एंड एक छोटा सा बस एक लास्ट क्वेश्चन है. अभी बहुत से लोग बोलते हैं कि ना जब आप मीटअप्स में वगैरह जाते हो, सो यू हैव टू बिल्ड अ रिलेशनशिप या एक कनेक्शन आपको बनाना चाहिए लोगों के साथ. सो हाउ डू वी डू इट? बिकॉज आप ऐसे जाके तो लोगों को बोल नहीं सकते कि हाँ भाई मैं ये कर रहा हूँ, आप मेरे को ईमेल दे दो. सो वो एक जो रिलेशनशिप होती है तो वो कैसे बिल्ड करें आप जब आप किसी इंडस्ट्रियलिस्ट से मिलते हो?
जब आप मीटअप में जाते हो तो तो फॉर एग्जांपल आप कॉन्फ्रेंस में जा रहे हो या मीटअप में जा रहे हो, राइट? तो आपको पता है कि कौन स्पीकर्स हैं. उनके लिंक्डइन प्रोफाइल देखो. अगर उन्होंने कुछ पब्लिश किया है, पब्लिकली अवेलेबल है, तो वो पढ़ो. सी, मैं आपको उल्टा क्वेश्चन पूछता हूं कि आदित्य, अगर आप इंडस्ट्री में हो और मुझे आपको कनेक्ट करना है, तो आपको क्या अच्छा लगेगा? मैं आपको बोलूंगा ना, आदित्य आप डीवा पाटिल में पढ़ते हो. अरे मैं भी डीवा पाटिल में पढ़ता था, वो बाहर बनाना शेक मिलता था, अभी मिलता है क्या? मैं वो वाले क्वेश्चंस पूछूंगा आपको. आपको इंपॉर्टेंट फील होगा. या आपने कोई आर्टिकल लिखा है अगर कभी, तो मैं बोलूंगा सर मैंने वो आर्टिकल पढ़ा आपका, उसमें मुझे ये पॉइंट अच्छा लगा. है ना? जो आपने किया है वही बोलना पड़ेगा ना मुझे.
राइट.
थोड़ी मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी. अगर उन स्पीकर्स ने कुछ पहले टॉक दिए, कुछ आर्टिकल्स लिखे हैं, सी यू कांट से आई लव योर वर्क. व्हाट द हेल डज इट मीन? डजंट मीन एनीथिंग, राइट? यू टू टेल मी मैंने आपका ये वीडियो देखा, मैंने आपका ये आर्टिकल देखा, उस आर्टिकल में मुझे ये पॉइंट बहुत अच्छा लगा, या उससे भी बेटर है उस आर्टिकल में आपने ऐसा बोला, आपने क्यों बोला ऐसा, मुझे समझना है. या पंगा लेने हैं तो ये भी बोलो कि ये चीज में मैं एग्री नहीं करता हूं, मेरा ये ओपिनियन है, आपने ऐसा क्यों बोला. तो ये ट्रिक्स होते हैं, लेकिन थोड़ी मेहनत करनी पड़ती है.
श्योर.
है ना? बस इतना है, सिंपल है. और यार जो स्पीकर है वो लोगों से मिलना ही चाहता है, इसलिए तो वो स्पीकर है. अब उसका एजेंडा कुछ भी हो सकता है, राइट? मेरा एजेंडा है मेरा यूट्यूब चैनल बढ़ाना, इसलिए तो मैं कॉलेज में आने को तैयार हूँ. सिंपल है ना? इसमें कोई गलत बात थोड़ी है, राइट? तो जो स्पीकर है वो क्यों स्पीकर बन के आ रहा है? क्योंकि उसे कुछ तो करना है, और आप अगर उसकी हेल्प करोगे तो आपका भी फायदा, उसका भी फायदा है.
या डेफिनेटली.
है ना? ठीक है.
ओके सर, थैंक यू सो मच सर. मैं एक बार वापस से आपको डीएम करता हूँ एंड वी विल डिस्कस अबाउट द टाइमिंग्स.
आदित्य प्रधान, एक मिनट में नाम लिख लेता हूँ, मुझे याद आएगा.
हाँ,
ठीक है. ओके, कूल.
थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू सो मच.
ऑलराइट, सी यू. हाय उपेंद्र.
हेलो सर.
हाँ जी, बोलिए.
मैं भी सेकंड टाइम हूँ आपका. पिछली बार 30 सेकंड मिले थे.
30 सेकंड क्यों, क्या हो गया था, ऐसा क्या हो गया था?
सर मेरे में नेटवर्क इशू था पिछली बार, तो फिर
अच्छा,
टाइम थोड़ा लेस मिला था क्योंकि 10:30 हो गए थे उस टाइम पर।
हाँ, और आप बाहर थे शायद कहीं।
हाँ,
हाँ, याद है
इसलिए
मुझे।
थोड़ा
हाँ जी, बोलिए।
मैंने स्टार्ट किया है। मैं बेसिकली अभी 3rd ईयर में एंटर किया हूँ
ठीक है।
और मैं शिवपुरी से हूँ, मध्य प्रदेश में।
हाँ,
तो जब मैंने डेवऑप्स के बारे में सर्च किया था तो सबसे पहले आपकी वीडियो मिली थी। उसके बाद मैंने आपके 2 लाइव सेशंस लिए, जिसमें एक में मैंने आपको क्वेश्चंस भी पूछे कई सारे। उसके
ओके।
बाद पहले क्या था कि मैं सर्च नहीं कर पाता था, कुछ मुझे पता नहीं था कि डेवऑप्स में है क्या। आपकी 2 वीडियोस के बाद अब मैं पिन पॉइंट हूँ कि मुझे करना क्या है, ऐसे करना है, पॉइंट है।
ओके,
तो यू हेल्प मी अ लॉट।
थैंक यू वेरी मच। कुछ क्वेश्चन है?
सर वो कॉन्फ्रेंस का था, वो कॉन्फ्रेंस ऐसे वेरियस जगह पर होती हैं, तो मतलब उनका रीच आउट वगैरह कैसे पता पड़े कि यहाँ पे है कुछ डेवऑप्स से रिलेटेड
गूगल सर्च
कॉन्फ्रेंस या
मारो,
फिर?
गूगल सर्च मारो और क्या। कहाँ पे आप रहते, कहाँ हो?
शिवपुरी, मध्य प्रदेश, यहीं पर कॉलेज है,
उसके
यूआईटी
आसपास
आज,
जगह कौन सी है, उसके आसपास बड़ी शहर कौन सा है?
ग्वालियर।
तो ग्वालियर में जाके ग्रुप्स देखो कौन से हैं, डेवऑप्स का या AWS का ग्रुप है क्या, एज्योर का ग्रुप है क्या, वो सर्च करो। राइट, उनके ग्रुप्स के मीटअप्स होते होंगे, वो जाके देखो। CNCF का कोई ग्रुप है क्या, वो देखो ग्वालियर में। ऐसे जाके सर्च करो यार, या meetup.com पे जाके देखो, वहां पे कुछ मीटअप्स हैं क्या ग्वालियर के।
और एक क्वेश्चन ये था सर, मैं अभी प्री रिक्विजिट कंप्लीट किए हैं मैंने, जैसे लिनक्स का बेसिक लिनक्स कमांड्स हो गए, ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम हो गया। तो इन प्री रिक्विजिट्स के लिए कोई प्रोजेक्ट वगैरह है कि अब उन पर कोर पर जाऊं, कि कुछ
तो
प्रोजेक्ट्स
मतलब
वगैरह?
शेल स्क्रिप्टिंग और लिनक्स करने के लिए कहाँ से सीखे आपने, खुद ही किया है?
हाँ सर, यूट्यूब।
मेरा अभी वाला वीडियो देखो जो 2-3 घंटे पहले आया, उसमें यही आंसर किया है मैंने, वो देख लो, आंसर मिल जाएगा आपको।
सर वो मैंने आधा देखा था, उसके बाद आपका लाइव सेशन चालू हो गया।
चल देख ले पूरा, कोई बात नहीं, वही है वो, कौन सा जा रहा कहीं, आराम से देख। ठीक है, ओके,
ठीक,
थैंक्स,
थैंक यू
बाय।
सर।
ऑलराइट, अनस।
हेलो, गुड इवनिंग सर।
गुड इवनिंग जी।
सर मेरा एक क्वेश्चन है सर, मैंने सीडेक से पीजी डिप्लोमा किया था
ठीक है,
2021 में, बट ड्यू टू सम कोविड रीज़न और फैमिली बिजनेस के चलते मैंने जॉब नहीं ज्वाइन की,
ठीक है।
और मैंने को बीच में गवर्नमेंट की जॉब की प्रिपरेशन की, लेकिन मैं सर मेरा 2-3 साल का गैप हो गया है। तो सर मैं डेवऑप्स में अपना कैरियर स्टार्ट करना चाहता हूँ। मुझे लिनक्स, नेटवर्किंग, AWS, डॉकर, क्यूबरनेटिस ये सब चीज़ें आती हैं, तो सर मैं कैसे स्टार्ट करूँ?
तो रिज्यूमे फ्लोट किया है अभी तक?
हाँ सर, रेज्यूमे फ्लोट किया है सर।
कुछ आ रहे हैं कॉल्स के, नहीं आ रहे?
नहीं सर, कॉल्स नहीं आ रहा है।
ओके, तो सी गैप है तो उसका अभी कुछ नहीं कर सकते,
जी सर।
राइट। तो आप पास आउट कब हो, आपने बोला 21 में?
21 में सर मैंने पीजी डिप्लोमा किया।
पीजी डिप्लोमा। तो अभी जो हो गया वो हो गया, उसका कोई कुछ नहीं, कोई तोड़ नहीं है। यू कैन ओनली से दैट मेरा कुछ पर्सनल रीजन था और मैं पढ़ाई कर रहा था, दैट्स ओके,
ओके।
दैट्स फाइन, दैट्स ओके, इट्स एक्सेप्टेबल नाउअडेज, इट्स फाइन। बट मोर इम्पोर्टेंट इज आपका रेज्यूमे ढंग से बना है क्या, एंड हाउ डू यू डेमोन्स्ट्रेट योर स्किल।
ओके सर।
तो मेरे चैनल पे जाओ, वहां पे एक प्लेलिस्ट है, उसमें मैंने बताया कि रेज्यूमे कैसे बनाना है, लिंक्डइन प्रोफाइल कैसे बनानी है, वो सब एक बार चेक कर लो।
ओके सर।
सी 2 पार्ट ऑफ प्रॉब्लम है, पहली आपको कॉल्स आनी चाहिए,
ओके सर।
सेकंड जब कॉल आने लग गई तो इंटरव्यू क्लियर होने चाहिए,
ओके
दोनों
सर।
चीजें जरूरी हैं।
सर विल लर्न इन पब्लिक हेल्प मी इन गेटिंग जॉब?
हेल्प तो करेगा लेकिन टाइम लगेगा, ऐसा नहीं कि आज शुरू किया और हफ्ते बाद कॉल आ जाएगी, वैसा ना
यस
होगा।
सर, मैं तो जानता हूँ सर, क्योंकि मतलब लर्न इतनी जल्दी नहीं मिलेगी सर, उसके लिए 6 महीना साल भर लगेगा।
देखो वो तो एनीवेज अच्छी चीज है, सबको करनी चाहिए, लेकिन मुझे नौकरी चाहिए इसलिए मैं लर्न इन पब्लिक करूंगा, वो अब अच्छा आइडिया नहीं है।
ओके सर।
मुझे एनीवेज लर्न इन पब्लिक करना है क्योंकि मुझे अपना ब्रांड बिल्ड बनाना है, मुझे 3 साल बाद ढंग की नौकरी मिले, मुझे रिमोट जॉब करना है, इसलिए मैं लर्न इन पब्लिक करूंगा, वो वैलिड है।
ओके सर।
लेकिन आज प्यास लगी है तो आज कुआं खोदना शुरू करूंगा तो कभी पानी निकलेगा उसमें से।
ओके सर, आई अंडरस्टैंड।
है ना? तो वो एक टाइम निकाल लो, हफ्ते का मैं 5 घंटे 10 घंटे दूंगा लर्न इन पब्लिक के लिए, वो पैरेलल एक्टिविटी है, वो तो चलेगी सालों साल।
ओके सर।
पर आई वुड से फॉर यू पुट दैट ऑन होल्ड फॉर सम टाइम, फर्स्ट गेट अ जॉब।
ओके सर।
क्योंकि लर्न इन पब्लिक वर्सेस नौकरी, तो नौकरी पहले, ये सब बात की बातें हैं।
ओके सर।
आज के लिए आपको जॉब लेना इंपॉर्टेंट है ना, बाकी सब ये तामझाम बाद में
यस
कर
सर।
सकते।
जी सर।
और जो नौकरी मिल रही है वो पकड़ लो, चूज ही मत हो अभी।
अच्छा सर।
तो मेरा सिंपल एल्गोरिदम है, पहले नौकरी पकड़ो, फिर अच्छी नौकरी लो, और फिर ड्रीम जॉब लो।
ओके सर।
ड्रीम जॉब के चक्कर में जो मिल रही है उसको छोड़ना मत,
ओके सर, अंडरस्टैंड।
क्योंकि भले पैसे थोड़े कम भी मिले, कुछ तो आएगा घर पे यार, ना होने से तो बेटर है ना। शुरू
यस
करो,
सर, नाउ
शुरू करो, 2 4 6 महीने बाद बदल लेना, बेटर मिल जाएगी, फिर चेंज कर लेना।
ओके सर, अंडरस्टैंड।
ठीक है,
थैंक यू
नेक्स्ट।
सर।
ओके, थैंक्स अनस। हाय रूपाश्री।
Yes, sir. Actually, I am from Kolkata and I am 2023 pass out.
ओके।
And मैंने पास आउट किया था अपने ही शहर से, मतलब फ्यूचर इंस्टीट्यूट से, जो सोनारपुर में है, और वो टायर 3 कॉलेज था। तो मैं जब 4th ईयर में थी तो मैंने कॉलेज की सभी बच्चों के तरह मैंने सर्विस बेस्ड कंपनी ही टारगेट की थी, जैसे कि सीटीएस, टीसीएस, ये सब। लेकिन मेरा इन सब जगह में अनफॉर्चुनेटली 2 ही कंपनी में मैं बैठी थी।
ओके।
एक टीसीएस था ऑफलाइन और एक सीटीएस था ऑन कैंपस, मतलब ऑफ कैंपस टीसीएस और ऑन कैंपस सीटीएस। और अभी रिसेशन की वजह से एमएनसीज का जो ऑफ कैंपस ड्राइव से वो तो अभी हो नहीं रही है, और 2023 बैच के लिए इन्फोसिस ने और टीसीएस ने जो भी मतलब होना चाहिए था वो नहीं हुआ, जैसा कि हम सब लोगों ने देखा। तो मैंने फिर अपना जो माइंड था उसको थोड़ा डाइवर्ट किया कि ठीक है, मुझे एमएनसीज में जॉब्स नहीं चाहिए, मुझे अभी किसी स्टार्टअप में ही घुसना है, तो स्टार्टअप में घुसूंगी मैं, तो उसके लिए मुझे स्किल्स चाहिए होगा, एटलीस्ट कुछ ना कुछ स्किल्स चाहिए होगा। तो ये सब समझने में मैं जुलाई 2023 को पास आउट हुई थी, और ये सब समझने में मुझे नवंबर 2023 लग गया। देन मैंने सीरियस प्रिपरेशन भी स्टार्ट किया कि ठीक है मैं डीएसए करूंगी, और डीएसए में सब लोगों ने मुझे रेफर किया कि जावा में करने के लिए। और फिर मुझे बोला कि तुम किसी भी एक टेक स्टैक को चूज कर लो, जावा, पाइथन या जावा स्क्रिप्ट, जो मर्न स्टैक अभी मार्केट में बहुत चल रहा है, मैं जो सुन रही थी, मतलब उस टाइम चल रहा था। तो मैंने अभी प्रोजेक्ट्स किया मर्न स्टैक में, मतलब ई कॉमर्स एप्लीकेशन एक बनाया था। उसके बाद मेरा कंपनी से मतलब नौकरी में इनवाइट आ रहा था मेरा, लेकिन मैं जो मेन जगह जो मैं लैग कर रही थी वो थी मेरा सर ऑनलाइन जो राउंड होता है ना, तो उसमें मैं लैग कर रही थी, मतलब कोडिंग राउंड में। जो मेरा कि मेन प्रॉब्लम मुझे ये हो रहा था कि सब लोग बोलते हैं कि पाइथन में डीएसए नहीं करना चाहिए, लेकिन मेरा पाइथन में ही डीएसए अच्छी तरह से होता है। और सब लोग बोलते हैं कि गूगल ने जो अपना जो एंटायर पाइथन टीम है उसको फायर कर दिया है। तो इन सब चीजों मतलब मेरा दिमाग में दौड़ रहा था, और मैं इसलिए जावा में करने की कोशिश कर रही थी, लेकिन मेरा जावा में अल्टीमेटली डीएसए हुआ ही नहीं। तो मैं फिर से पाइथन डीएसए में मैंने स्विच कर लिया, और अब मैं डीएसए अच्छे से कर रही हूँ ऑनलाइन कोडिंग राउंड्स के लिए। और मैं अभी चाहती हूँ कि मतलब मुझे जो अभी लग रहा है कि मेरा तो कोडिंग राउंड्स क्लियर नहीं हो रहा था इनवाइट्स आने के बाद। तो अगर मेरा कोडिंग राउंड्स क्लियर हो जाएगा तो फिर मेरा मतलब जॉब लग जाएगा ना, मतलब मेरा जो अभी मैं 2023 पास आउट हूँ और मेरा 1 ईयर का गैप हो गया है। तो अभी जो इस गैप को मैं भरना चाहती हूँ, तो मुझे किस चीज में फोकस करना चाहिए? अभी इमीडिएट जॉब लेने के लिए अभी मुझे डीएसए में फोकस करना चाहिए या फिर ड्रीम जॉब में जो मतलब रिमोट जॉब का? मैंने आपका एक वीडियो था, मैंने वो वीडियो देखा था, आपने जो भी बोला था कि ओपन सोर्स कंट्रीब्यूशन, लेकिन उसमें तो टाइम लगेगा ना सर, 1 से 1.5 साल तो आराम मतलब लगेगा ही।
एक मिनट,
तो
रुक जाओ रुक जाओ रुक जाओ
अच्छा,
रुक जाओ जरा, सांस ले ले, 2 मिनट रुक जा।
हाँ मतलब मैं बहुत
आपने
ही टेंशन में हूँ सर।
आपने इंटरव्यू कितने दिए अभी तक?
मैंने इंटरव्यू एक दिया था क्लाउड कप्तान का, तो उसमें मैं डीएसए राउंड्स में ही मैं
एक
अलग
इंटरव्यू दिया है?
मतलब नहीं, मैंने 3 जगह इंटरव्यू दिया था। एक
3
था
इंटरव्यू
मेरा
दिए?
कोलकाता में
नहीं
रायजू
नहीं, एक
लैब्स
सेकंड
दिया था।
रूपेश जी, एक सेकंड एक सेकंड,
हाँ,
लेट्स कट इट डाउन, बहुत लोग वेट कर रहे हैं, थोड़ा जल्दी चलते
ओके,
हैं।
ओके,
3 इंटरव्यू दिए आपने,
हाँ,
है ना? तीनों में
हाँ,
डीएसए राउंड में नहीं हुआ, करेक्ट?
हाँ।
किसी ने बोला कि डीएसए पाइथन में नहीं करना है और जावा में करना है, ऐसा बोला किसी ने आपको इंटरव्यू में?
उम,
नहीं?
नहीं, एक कंपनी ने बोला था, उन लोगों का सेल्स फोर्स में काम चलता है, तो उन लोगों ने
ठीक है,
बोला था कि हम लोग जावा प्रेफर करते हैं,
ठीक है, एक ने
और
बोला, बाकी
बाकी
2 ने
कंपनी में नहीं बोला।
नहीं बोला
बाकी
ना?
2 में मेरा ऑफर आ गया था, लेकिन मैंने
हाँ,
नहीं किया था
तुमने
क्योंकि
ज्वाइन नहीं
उसमें
किया?
बहुत ही नहीं, एक्चुअली मेरा जो ट्रांसपोर्टेशन का जो खर्चा था वही सिर्फ आ रहा था, मतलब बहुत ही
अच्छा,
कम था।
ठीक
मतलब
है,
एनम 2 एनम था, मतलब 2 एलपीए
ओके,
था। और
ओके,
तो मतलब इसी चक्कर में मैं 2 जॉब छोड़ दिया था, मतलब 2 से 3 महीने पहले। तो अभी तो मेरा पेरेंट्स भी बहुत स्ट्रेस्ड है इसलिए, क्योंकि मैं अभी तक प्लेस्ड नहीं हो पा रही हूँ। तो मुझे अभी क्या करना चाहिए सर? मतलब जो जॉब मिल रहा है, जहाँ मिल रहा है वही चले जाना चाहिए?
देखो, सबसे पहले इतने तो पैसे होने चाहिए कि खर्चा निकल जाए,
हाँ सर।
राइट? लाइक यू आर सेइंग, ट्रांसपोर्टेशन का ही अगर खर्चा नहीं निकल रहा तो कोई मतलब नहीं है उसको ज्वाइन करके, दैट आई एग्री,
हाँ सर।
राइट? सबसे पहले तो
हाँ।
ये फालतू के वीडियो देखने बंद कर दो, यूट्यूब बहुत कम कर दो,
अच्छा सर।
क्योंकि वहां से ये सब चीजें सुनने को मिलती हैं।
हाँ।
डिस्ट्रैक्शन हटा दो, फोकस करके काम करो।
ओके सर।
और सबसे पहला आपका गोल है जॉब लेना है। अभी मैं बोल रहा था ना पिछले बंदे को, पहले जॉब लो,
हाँ,
फिर अच्छा जॉब लो, और
फिर
थर्ड है
ड्रीम
रिमोट
जॉब।
जॉब। ये सीक्वेंस है। फर्स्ट जॉब, लेकिन लाइक यू सेड राइट, अभी 2 एलपीए का भी लेके मतलब नहीं है, बिकॉज उसमें आने जाने का भी नहीं खर्चा निकलेगा। तो फर्स्ट फोकस शुड बी टू फाइंड अ जॉब विच इज गुड इनफ फॉर यू, राइट?
यस
उस
सर।
पे फोकस करो, और जो पहला मिल जाए ठीक ठाक सा वो ज्वाइन करो, 6 महीने साल बाद चेंज कर लेना।
ओके सर।
तो फर्स्ट फोकस वो रखो। अगर आपको पाइथन में डीएसए समझ आ रहा है तो पाइथन में करो, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है।
ओके सर।
घबराओ मत, आगे पीछे फालतू नॉइस मत सुनो, कंफ्यूज हो जाओगे, होगा कुछ नहीं। एक चीज पे फोकस रखो, उनको बोलो मुझे पाइथन अच्छे से आता है, मैं करके दिखाती हूँ उसमें। आपको जावा चाहिए, कोई बात नहीं, 3 महीने देना, सीख लूंगी।
ओके सर।
लेकिन क्योंकि बार बार स्टैक चेंज करते रहोगे तो जो आता वो भी भूल जाओगे, है
ओके
ना?
सर।
तो घबराओ मत, फोकस रखो, फालतू के न्यूज सुनने बंद कर दो। एआई जॉब नहीं लेने वाला, आपकी जॉब लग जाएगी, थोड़ी हिम्मत रखो, भगवान पे भरोसा रखो, काम करते रहो, घबराओ मत, कुछ नहीं होगा, डोंट वरी।
ओके सर।
ठीक है?
थैंक यू सर।
ओके रूपल, ऑलराइट। असित, सॉरी यू बीन वेटिंग फॉर अ व्हाइल यार।
No, sir. It means not. Hi, sir. Asit here. So I'm also from Pune. Same, I think, college से मैं pass out मतलब वो डीवा पाटिल अकुर्डी.
ओके,
तो 2020 में मैंने graduation किया था. And after that, I didn't get into job market because I want to create my own products. So for the last 4 years, I've been creating, my own products and putting it into the market. तो basically अलग-अलग technologies पे मैंने काम किया है, जैसे blockchain पे किया है, मोबाइल पे किया है, embedded Linux पे किया है, web apps वगैरह बनाया है. So, I've like worked on 12 to 14 different MEPs, 2-3 products उसमें से चले भी business भी बनाया. And after that, I felt like, I needed some change and, थोड़ा scaling में भी issue आ रहा था. तो I was thinking, let's get into job sector. and थोड़ा market research भी किया, and I also knew little bit like tools of DevOps like Docker वगैरह मैंने अच्छे से मतलब 2-3 साल मतलब use किया था अपने इसमें. So for the past 1 month I've been learning like the remaining tools like Kubernetes and all जो कि advanced है, and I've started giving interviews. तो उसमें वही मतलब एक मेरा question था कि product based companies versus service based companies as a DevOps role, उसमें मतलब क्या क्या आपको अलग अलग लाइक चैलेंजेस मिलेंगे हर कंपनी में, एंड व्हाट आर द लाइक डिफरेंट रिस्पांसिबिलिटीज, एंड अदर थिंग इज कि probably let's say 2 years down the line or 3 years down the line, if I continue in this DevOps thing, so can I convert this into a business like a service based business where I'm giving DevOps as a service to other companies like startups and all. So yeah, these two questions there.
So I'll take the second one first. Can I convert DevOps as a service? So where are you located in India?
In Pune itself.
You said Pune. Yeah. So see, that's a very, very saturated market now. Okay. It's nothing new. People have been doing this for last 10 years now.
Correct.
Right? So if your focus is, let's say, startups in India, maybe it'll work. If your focus is कि मैं cost arbitrage पे US से धंधा लेके आ जाऊंगा, unless you have established people working in US who are ready to offshore, very difficult. Okay. That too beyond a certain scale, बहुत मुश्किल है. Because there are millions of people like who are doing this kind of work, and today correct, cost arbitrage is not a valid argument, right?
Right.
Because उतना कॉस्ट बचता नहीं है इंडिया में सैलरी बढ़ गई है, एंड देयर आर चीपर ऑप्शन अवेलेबल इन ईस्टर्न यूरोप एंड मेक्सिको एंड ऑल ऑफ दैट. राइट. सो I would say you'll have to think of something really creative in DevOps. Now, creating a platform in DevOps also is difficult because there are so many of them.
Correct. And why would company prefer our product over others?
Why would? And even there are so many startups in this area now, and now with this whole AI jingo coming in, that's a different league only.
Correct.
So, if you are thinking about a business, you have a business belt of mind, you have to think of something very disruptive. And like it or not, we are not sitting in California. राइट. तो वो एनवायरनमेंट नहीं है हमारे पास पूना में. अब कितना भी बोल लो स्टार्टअप कल्चर है, ये है वो है, फंडिंग है, वो सब ठीक है, बट हैड यू बीन इन कैलिफोर्निया दैट द कन्वर्सेशन वाज एंटायरली डिफरेंट.
True.
That's the reality of it. Now, given that you've these last 4 years, have you earned anything out of this experiments?
Yes, I've earned. मतलब from a couple of them I've earned. बाकी में थोड़ा बर्न किया है. तो
ठीक है, मतलब ओवरऑल नेट पॉजिटिव है ना?
पॉजिटिव में, यस. करेक्ट.
सो व्हाट आई वुड रिकमेंड इज यू शुड जॉइन अ स्टार्टअप एंड यू शुड डू a services and a product also.
Okay.
Why I'm saying startup? Because startup probably you've already done that, so you can skip that. You know that phase.
Okay.
Why I'm saying a big enterprise is because you will know how to handle things at scale.
Right.
Right? How established systems and processes, how do they work? You'll understand that. That's very important. Whether you do your own business or not, you need to know how a big machine functions.
Right.
So join a large enterprise and stay there for a year or so.
Be then it services or product, any? Or
services, like? Because you will get to work on different technology stacks. You will get to work with different industries. आज retail आएगा, कल banking आएगा, परसों manufacturing आएगा. You will understand a lot of use cases. And then the chances of finding a white space becomes more interesting. Because of the back of your mind, you are always looking for a business idea, na? So you need exposure.
Right.
So services will give you that exposure. And I would say don't join a very big services company. Don't join the Accenture and the Deloittes of the world. Join tier 2.
Okay.
Tier 2 services where you can directly get in front of the customer. You can directly interact with them, where you have more visibility. That's the only reason.
Got it. Yeah.
So does it answer your question?
Yeah, that's all what I was looking for.
Perfect.
Thanks a lot, Savinder, sir.
ओहो, गुरुजी भी आ गए हैं. गुरुजी नमस्कार. Thank you for joining in. ओके, के चतुर्वेदी, आप बहुत देर से वेट कर रहे हो यार, सॉरी.
So I'm a 2023 IT Madras graduate. I'm currently working in Geo and have 1 year experience. So I have been into private clouds and disconnected environments majorly for OpenShift and OpenStack environments. Yeah, so I try to get as much as exposure both in DevOps roles and development roles. Abhi, I want to make something new. I mean, I want to go into something new. Like I don't know what to do next. So, wo soch raha tha. Do you have anything to guide me?
Sorry, एक second यार. Sorry, I got distracted. I got a text from office. Sorry, can you repeat that?
No problem. Yeah, sure. Yeah. So I was working in Geo. Yeah, IT Madras से graduate हुआ and 1 year का experience है अभी Geo में. I was working with private and disconnected cloud deployments and then up to the onboarding of applications. I was also tried to get the exposure on development side a little bit. I developed a small, internal Reliance ka ek automation tool and all. So now I'm like, I want to go do something new. I don't want to be in operations or I don't want to be part of something. I mean, yeah, obviously I'll be part of something, but I want to have a whole picture and somewhere where I can, play around things or try new things out. Something I want to do or those kind of things. So what do you suggest me to going ahead? Because I feel like within this 1 year, I'm saturated and I matlab, I got enough of this exposure and knowledge on these things.
1 year में सैचुरेट हो गया. Sorry,
what is your skill set like? Okay, I know DevOps is skill set. Do you know any programming like Python, Java?
Yeah, so on programming side, I do Python and Shell, and on cloud side, OpenShift and OpenStack are my expertise.
Okay, and you got bored within a year.
I don't say it's bored, but I don't see anything, way too new here. Way too new.
You're from IIT Madras, is it? You're from IIT Madras, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Savinder, you go because I just don't want to.
No, go ahead, continue.
If you think that Savinder or me only get all the sexy roles and we get all the nice ones, you are in third world called Mars or Venus. Most probably Mars, because girls are from Venus. Yeah. I'll tell you something. The real world is.
Sure.
I'm sure. I think Savinder also written a post about it. In real world, 50% of your job will be boring. Get used to it.
Got it.
If you think that Guru gets all the sexy work, come and sit with me. 50% of the time, I write documentation, SOPs, and this and that, and emails and everything. Yeah, that's life.
Yeah.
Unless you become the CEO. But even if you become the CEO, you will be doing more documentation, more strategy, and you will not get to technical things. So getting bored is not the right approach. My suggestion is, if you think that you are so good in 1 year,
yeah,
have a competition with me.
Yeah, I feel that.
I'm not even IIT Madras, by the way, but I'm Chennai education, St. Mary's Perambur. So I know something about Chennai. Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
My suggestion is, if you think within 1 year, if you become an SME, have a competition with myself or with Savinder and see where you are. Okay.
That's great opportunity if I could get one.
Yeah. Okay. Let me finish, sir. Number 2, my suggestion is your approach also is very good. Not many people think like that. Only people go, I'm just making money. My suggestion is, remember, no company is there to create your career. No, they are there to get the most value out of the CTC which they give you. My view always has been, do something which makes you happy. Don't ask others. Yeah, I did not decide. Somebody else did not decide who I'll marry. No. I
Yeah.
decided who I marry. I'm sure Savinder is also the same. Yeah. Savinder chose to go to Europe, and after that, he chose not to stay there and move back to Zensar, which I'm very jealous of, to be honest.
Mm.
Yeah. So he has done what makes him happy. It's not all. He was paid far more in the Eastern European bank, but he decided it's not for him. So do what makes you happy. I started as a developer. I did have done all the shit things, good things. Goldman Sachs, Citibank, Credit Suisse, Volkswagen Group, everything. And then I was an associate director with Wipro, led a team of 120, and suddenly I decided I don't want anything. Thanks very much. Become an engineer again. Why? Because this makes me happy. So do only thing which makes me happy. Simple idea. 3 idiots. Become capable. Success will follow. Be happy with what you want to do. Don't become either Raju Rastogi or don't become Mr. Farhan. Yeah? Be Rancho
Got it.
and become Rancho, and you may even get Katrina Kapoor. Yeah? Not Katrina, sorry.
Got
Katrina
it.
Kapoor. Yeah, my mistake. Yeah?
Yeah.
So please take over, Mr. Savinder.
So I'll just add to what Guru is saying, right? So on this, the post that I put out for this live, right? It says it has the US flag and it says live from US, right? Very sexy.
Yeah.
Right? It's a clickbait to get people into live.
Yes.
You know that, right?
Yes.
I'll tell you the reality of what is going on here, right? You see this hotel room. I'm only coming here and sleeping at night. Yesterday, the whole day, I got badgered royally by the customer. बुरी तरह पिटाई हुई, right? इतनी बुरी पिटाई हुई कि I came back home, I had 2 beers and I went to sleep. I slept at 7 p.m. yesterday. I said, bloody hell, यार क्या चल रहा है यार? मारने के लिए बुलाया गया यहाँ पे. Why are you hitting me? But that is life. Shit happens. I had to travel 18 hours to get badgered here. It's okay. Right? But that you will not see on YouTube.
Yeah.
What do you see on YouTube? You know, me posing in front of the US flag saying live.
All the good things.
All the good things, right? Now, when I go back, I will write a post about this. Right? Because this is reality. This is what happens. You meet 5 customers, 2 of them will badger you, 2, 3, you'll do a good job. That is what happens. It's okay. Not all days are great. So, firstly, I would challenge that you are getting bored. Second, even if I accept that, explore more. Right? Try out a couple of things and see if you can be better at something else. You know, you've just had 1 year experience. Change your profile, do whatever you want. Yeah? Next 5-6 years, figure out what you want to do. Try 5 different things. But if you're of that mentality, I would challenge you that before saying I am bored, you should be the top 1% in the world. Not India.
Got it.
The world. When I type your name on Google, the first page should be articles, conferences, webinars, seminars, panel discussions done by you. Then you can tell me you're bored. I will get it.
Okay.
That's the level at which you need to operate at, right? I'm the top of my industry. I'm respected well. I have publication in these magazines. I was invited to talk in these conferences. If you Google me, this is what you get. Now I'm done with this. I want to move somewhere else. Completely get it.
Okay. So from this, I have one question on this. So you were telling I have to go to 1%, top 1%, and also grow in the ladder for this, right? So
no. I didn't say grow in the ladder. No. Don't get me wrong. I'm saying you have to be the top knowledge-wise. You still might be doing senior software engineer. Doesn't matter. I didn't say ladder. I said top in the world in terms of your knowledge. And other people should say you have knowledge by inviting you to conferences, by you publishing papers, by talking in events. That is when others acknowledge your expertise, not you saying I'm great.
Yeah.
And you could still be senior software engineer somewhere. It doesn't matter. That's what I was saying.
Okay.
The designation, the company has got nothing to do with this. It is you, your skill, and your Google. That's all.
Yeah.
And also, my suggestion would be, may I ask you, are you married?
No. I'm just
okay. Yeah. How old are you, sir? How old are you?
22.
Yeah. Ask the same question in 10 years' time, then I'll give you won't be asking this question. Because remember, you have 60 more years, right? Let's assume you will live till 82. Yeah.
Got it.
I'll tell you one. Once you get married and you have your kiddo or try for kiddo, and when there is something called bank balance, and at the minute you don't have that problem because you're from IIT, people will give you the job. But after 10 years, now you're doing DevOps or whatever you are doing, all will be a diminishing factor because it's getting so vast and depending on the market. So my suggestion is expand your skills, have one or two niches which are long term, for example AI or whatever, platform engineering or whatever. But also make sure that, for example, if someone tells Savinder that, hey, Savinder, you're not good for IT, he can easily retire if he wants to. So am I. I don't need to work. But why do we do it? We just do it for the fun. Of course, we get money so that I can go on more holidays. That's different. So my suggestion is, number 1, financial independence. Number 2, becoming rancho. Number 3, becoming Savinder. And don't become guru, because I'm the worst businessman possible. So so my suggestion is, sorry, I'm going to use some sentence which may flutter a lot of feathers. The only thing I'm very concerned about this youngsters nowadays is the common sense has become less common. Sorry about the sentence, but sometimes you have to use your own brain as well.
Got it.
Sorry about that, but so my suggestion is bank balance, do what makes you happy, keep long term, and make sure what you want to do in 10-15 years time. I decided that when I started my career 24 years ago that I never want to be a manager, and I'm still a developer, but trust me, I make more than some managers.
That's great.
So make sure that what makes you happy. Sorry about this, too much long sentences. Go ahead.
So can I talk, please?
All right. Thanks, man.
I just have a small follow-up if you can.
Last question, when we have to wrap this up.
Sure. So as a small follow-up on, I just want to switch from Geo at least. So should I look into the same OpenShift, OpenStack with having this 1-year experience using overall again, or I want to, also explore the new ML and AI at the same time? So shall I go and start again as a beginner? What should be better?
What makes you happy? Do that.
Got it.
So
I guess that's simple and effective answer.
See, I'll tell you one more thing. If you're looking at the chat right now, there's a guy called Ninad.
Okay.
Right? I'm chatting to him right now. If you can check the chat, right?
This
guy is in Europe, Eastern Europe. He's a technical architect. He runs his own company. Right? And he only works couple of months in a year, and then he takes holidays and has fun. Great friend of mine. He's just joined the chat. You see, he's saying, I'm loving this conversation and all of that. I was inviting him to the chat. So this is the dream life. He's already living it. I've met him in Europe, right? Works whenever he wants to. He's building his own products on the side. He goes to conferences. Those kind of people are also there in this chat.
That's great.
Right?
That's great. Yeah.
So live example, you can connect with him on LinkedIn. Ninad Sanak. You can see him on the chat.
Sure.
Right? And he's on the bleeding edge of technology. He's one of the few people who knows how to manage tech and domain in the banking sector. One of the top guys in the world. We have him in the chat.
That's great to see, actually. Yeah,
Okay,
maybe
cool.
I will book a session with you. I just have a link for you, and I'll just book a session with
you
you.
won't get it. I've stopped it for a while, yeah. I've stopped it for a while, but I'll start something again. I'll let you know.
Okay. Got it.
Thanks.
Thank
Bye.
So please, can I speak?
हाँ, कौन है भाई? आशीष? अनीश?
चिराग सर, चिराग.
हाँ चिराग, बोल यार. Sorry, you've been waiting for a while. बोल भाई.
Sorry सर, मैं अभी ऑफिस में था इसलिए थोड़ा जल्दी में हूँ.
हाँ, बोल यार.
सर, फर्स्टली थैंक यू सविंदर पुरी सर एंड गुरु सर. एंड मैं तो गुरु सर का सर स्टूडेंट भी हूँ और शुभम लॉन्डे सर के साथ में बैच 6 में. एंड सर रिसेंटली मैंने एज अ डेवऑप्स इंजीनियर ज्वाइन करा एज अ फ्रेशर. तो सर बट एक प्रॉब्लम ये है कि मेरे ऑफिस में डेवऑप्स टीम में ही एक सिस्टम एडमिन की टीम है और एक आईटी ट्रेनिंग की टीम, आईटी इंजीनियर्स की. तो एंड देन मेरे मैनेजर ने बोला कि आप डेवऑप्स में ऑटोमेशन इंजीनियर रोल के लिए हायर हुए हो.
टेस्ट ऑटोमेशन,
डेवऑप्स ऑटोमेशन इंजीनियर.
ओके.
एंड तो सर मुझे ये कंफ्यूजन है कि डेवऑप्स इंजीनियर, डेवऑप्स ऑटोमेशन इंजीनियर में क्या डिफरेंस होता है दोनों में.
काम क्या करना है तेरे को? टाइटल छोड़, आगे टूल्स बता क्या यूज कर रहा है वो बता. ये सब
टूल्स में सर वही जो डेवऑप्स रिलेटेड सब कुछ यूज होता है, डॉकर, जेंकिंस, क्यूबरनेटिस एंड देन सब कुछ.
पर ठीक है, फिर की फर्क पड़ता है? जो मर्जी बुलाने दे, काम तो ठीक कर रहा है ना.
हाँ जी सर.
डॉकर, कुबरनेटिस, जेनकिन तक पहुंच गया है ना.
हाँ जी.
तो भाई ठीक है, बुलाने दे जो बुलाते हैं, क्या फर्क पड़ता है तेरे को?
बट सर वो कहते कि थोड़ा सिस्टम एडमिन का भी पढ़ो उसके साथ में.
पढ़ ले, अच्छी बात है. समझ आ जाएगा सिस्टम में क्या होता है.
ओके.
The thing is, don't restrict yourself to skill set, one skill set. या 10 साल में DevOps नहीं रहेगा, फिर क्या करोगे?
करेक्ट.
हाँ जी.
जॉब के बिना अब तुम सविंदर तो हो नहीं, है ना? या
हाँ जी.
हाँ, तो सविंदर तो अभी भी रिटायर हो सकता है, काइंड ऑफ. या
यस सर.
तो हाँ, तो my suggestion is keep learning, keep expanding, and become multi-skilled.
Okay,
if
sir.
you don't do that, you're doomed. Straight
Okay,
answer.
sir.
Yeah.
सविंदर, तुमको क्या लगता है सिर्फ बैठ के जेनकिंस में काम करता है या फिर डॉकर में काम करता है? नहीं, दुनिया भर की चीजें कीड़ाकांडी करता रहता है. और यूट्यूब
सर
में
मैंने भी ना, जो मैंने सिर्फ डेवऑप्स सुना था वो सिर्फ 10% यूजर है, बाकी सारा काम इनका बैकअप्स लेने का, वीएम मॉनिटरिंग, बहुत कुछ है जो मैंने पहली बार सुना है जिंदगी में.
कौन जिंदगी भर रहने के लिए बोल रहा है?
हाँ
2-3 साल रहो, सीखो, दूसरी जगह चले जाओ ना. कौन मना कर रहा है तुमको?
हाँ जी.
देख चिराग, एक सिंपल चीज बताता हूँ.
हाँ जी सर.
1 साल बाद, अभी 15 अगस्त है आज, अगले 15 अगस्त इस कंपनी में जो कुछ यूज होता है वो सब तुम्हें आना चाहिए.
यस सर.
कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता वो सिस्टम एडमिन है कि क्या है, कि बैकअप है, कि ये है, कि वो है, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. सब सीख ले. एक बार सीख लिया, छोड़ देना, फिर आगे चले जाना. या उनको बोल, तुम लोग बैकअप लेते हो क्या? बकवास बैकअप लेते हो. मैं बताता हूँ टेराफॉर्म में कैसे बैकअप लेते हैं. मैं ये ऑटोमेट करता हूँ, मैं वो ऑटोमेट करता हूँ, ये इंप्रूव करता हूँ. तब तो वैल्यू होगी ना.
यस सर. यस.
वो तभी करोगे ना जब हाथ से एक बार किया होगा तो.
यस सर.
है ना. और अभी आपका एक्सपीरियंस कितना है?
सर मैं तो सर फ्रेशर एज ए ट्रेनिंग ज्वाइन हुआ अभी.
क्या पूछ रहा है भाई? कर जो मिलता है साला, क्या फर्क पड़ता है यार? सीख ले भाई. अच्छा
भाई, अगर प्रेशर है कि तुमको जॉब है ना, खुश मानो अपने आप को.
खुश रहे.
हाँ जी.
जो
क्योंकि अगर आपके पास जॉब, कितने लोगों, लाखों लोगों के पास जॉब भी नहीं है. अगर तुम्हारे पास जॉब है तो खुश रहो, साइड में सीखो, चुप रहो. ज्यादा चपर किया तो वो भी चला जाएगा. Sorry about that's the reality of it.
No, that's true.
Yes sir.
ठीक है.
अभी 2-3 साल के लिए चुप, मुंह बंद, पिछवाड़ा बंद, काम करो, सीखो, अपस्किल करो. 3-4 साल में देखो कि क्या करना है.
ओके सर. ओके, थैंक यू सर.
नो वरीज.
ठीक है. ओके चिराग,
थैंक्स अ लॉट सर. थैंक्स अ लॉट.
हाँ, अभी अनीश से बात करेंगे. बहुत देर से वेट कर रहा है.
हाँ, बहुत देर से बात कर रहा है. गुरु, जस्ट कैरी ऑन, आई विल जस्ट बी बैक इन अ मिनट.
Hi sir. बोलिए.
Sir, I have done BSc Math Honors. So my first question is, does degree matters?
Wait. Ashish, can you wait for 1 minute? Sorry, I misspelled your name. It's Anish. Can we give some time to Anish, please?
Okay, sir. Sure, sure.
Okay, Anish, go ahead, please, sir. Anish, you're on. I can't hear you. Your mic is not set properly. Can't hear you. Do the settings and then come back again. Ashish, please go ahead.
Sir, I have done BSc Math Honors, and sir, now I want to move into this development field. So my first question is,
Your mic
does
is crap. Your mic is crap. Half the words you're saying is not audible.
degree matters?
What you're saying, Ashish, your mic is very bad indeed, and half the words you are saying is not audible.
Because sir, BSc Math Honors is nowhere related to this.
सर आप क्या बोल रहे सुनाई नहीं दे रहा है सर आशीष ठीक है आप ऐसा करो सेटिंग ठीक करो वापस आ जाओ लेट्स सी हाउ मच टाइम वी हैव अनीश प्लीज गो अहेड हाँ
Hello, sir. It's coming.
या गो अहेड
So glad to be here, sir. My name is Anish. Basically, I am third year student, and I am from Nepal. And it's been 2.5 years. I'm the Bangalore. I just moved to the India for my bachelor's degree. So before asking the question, sir, so would you mind just I'll just give my simple like 2-3 lines of my profile in the chat. So would you mind to read it out, sir?
Sure. Just we don't have it. Just go ahead.
Speak it again, Anish. That's fine.
Okay, yeah. Sir. So basically, I am right now like contributing to the Cubebot. I am the technical writer, and I'm really active in the CNCF community, like giving talk on the Docker's Kubernetes, and I'm CKA certified Kubernetes administrator also. So my question is it enough for any beginners like freshers in the DevOps and cloud roles, sir?
Sorry, what was the question?
I didn't understand the question.
So basically, sir, I'll talk in the Hindi, sir.
Okay,
so, sir, मैं सर like basically Cubebot में contributor हूँ मैं Cubebot में like CNCF का project में सर. So I write the blogs around DevOps Cloud Astronaut platform में और मैं CNCF community में भी active हूँ like giving talk on the CNCF community about like Dockers and Kubernetes और मैं certified Kubernetes administrator भी हूँ like CK certified भी हूँ सर. So ये सब कुछ सर is a DevOps fresher के लिए enough होगा सर. This some simple questions sir.
देखो मेरा ये कहना है ना आप फोकस ओपन सोर्स करना अच्छा है ये सब करना अच्छा है there is no wrong in it. See, I'll tell you something. Same sentence again. Common sense is less common nowadays, unfortunately. Yeah, think about what you are doing. What are you focusing on? Just don't go by these YouTube videos and think, oh, ये करो वो करो अलाना फलाना करो जॉब तुमको ऑटोमेटिक मिल जाएगा ऐसा नहीं होता. Savinder, please stop me in the middle if you feel otherwise. Focus, number one. I'm not saying just do one thing, no. Focus on one thing, what I want to get in the next 6 months or a year. You want to get a job, correct? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Now, if you're a student, concentrate on the studies, getting the marks. Yeah, I see some students who are in their second year and they want a remote job. Wow, how do you think the company who's interviewing you will say, oh, you're not even bothered to study. Yeah. And you want a job, okay? Show me your talent then. I will ask you some basic questions and you don't pass it. That's it. You're gone out of him or his list. His or her list, sorry. Number two, if you're exceptional, you wouldn't be coming here in the first case, for this chat in the first case. Yeah? If you're so exceptional, you won't be in this chat. So you are either average, below average, or just above average. Yeah? If that is the case, concentrate on your studies first, get good marks, and then get selected by campus. If campus doesn't select an open, get a freaking job which will give you some experience. Yeah, get any job. Get some bank balance. This will give you confidence. And remember, 90% of the time, you don't decide what project you work on. It's the company which decides what you should be working on as a fresher. Even at this level, like Savinder or myself, do you think we get the choice? No. अभी सविंदर ने बोला 18 घंटे का फ्लाइट पकड़ के आके गांव में लात मारने के लिए बुलाया था उसके यूएस क्लाइंट ने. तुमको क्या लगता है मैं इधर एकदम हाँ आई डोंट अच्छा हुआ आई डिडंट गो आई वुड हैव लॉस्ट इट. या अच्छा हुआ मैं घर से काम करता हूँ. मगर तुमको लगता है कि मैं यहाँ आराम से हूँ, वहां मेरी बीवी मेरी बिटिया ये ऑफिस ये कॉल वो ये सब. या सो बी रियलिस्टिक. First, concentrate what is my next step. What I want to do long term, plan about it, work towards it. But 90% of the time, you will not get the job you want. No one goes, everyone wants to become a CEO. I'll tell you, CEO's work is one of the most boring jobs in the world. They get all the power, but do you think they make all the decisions? No, the shareholder makes all the decision. The board makes all the decision. He has to get his numbers correct. Every meeting, if he doesn't get the numbers, out. And once you become a CEO and you're thrown out, getting a next CEO job is almost impossible. But if you're a good developer or a good engineer, if you lose one job, getting another job is possible. Yeah?
Anish, did you get your answer?
Did you get your answer? Thank you very much.
Thanks, man.
Sorry, Savinder, I got a bit. I had to tell them the truth.
That's fine. That's what the stream is for. We have to see the truth.
Yeah. Go ahead, Piyush.
Sorry. Before I just wanted to bring this comment on.
नहीं वो तो नीलेश वो पहुंचने के बाद पता चला ना कि लात मारने के लिए.
पहले थोड़ी बताते मारने के लिए बुला रहे हैं. और नीलेश ये पहली बार नहीं हुआ है, ये आखिरी बार नहीं हुआ है, ये होगा.
मैं लात खाता था, मैं लात खाता हूँ और लात खाता ही रहूंगा.
देखो बोला ना आके 2 बियर पी और सो गया और सुबह लाइव. और आज भी सुबह पड़ चुकी है, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. उसके बाद लिंक्डइन लाइफ इज ऑसम, सब चलता रहता है.
अभी कैलिफोर्निया में जाओ. Where are you now, Savinder?
I won't say now, नहीं तो लोग ढूंढ लेंगे कौन सा कस्टमर है. मैं चुप अभी.
सियाटल में हो क्या? सियाटल में हो क्या?
मैं आपको बताता हूँ. मैं I'll call you. Okay, Piyush, go ahead, please.
Go ahead, Piyush.
हाँ जी. Hello, good morning and good evening, गुरुजी. So मैं आपसे भी recently LinkedIn पे भी connect हुआ था और I just asked lot of questions to you regarding career. मैं कुछ नया ट्रांजिशन लाना चाह रहा हूँ, थोड़ा सा कैरियर को नेक्स्ट लेवल पे मूव करने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ. आई एम 15 ईयर एक्सपीरियंस एंड फुल स्टैक. पर अभी मेजर चैलेंज क्या आ रहा है कि 8 इयर्स 12 इयर्स वालों को फुल स्टैक कंसिडर कर रहे हैं, 15 इयर्स वालों को नहीं कर रहे हैं. अभी मार्केट में उतना वेटेज और पैकेज में काफ़ी फाइट चल रहा है और आई एम सर्चिंग फॉर द जॉब करेंटली. तो बेसिकली जस्ट वांट टू अंडरस्टैंड लाइक मेजरली मैंने फ्रंट एंड में ज़्यादा काम किया है और अभी मैं आगे सोच रहा हूँ कि आई शुड मूव इन द लाइक डेटा एनालिस्ट और UI UX का जो काम होता है बेसिकली उसको अपने प्रोफाइल में ऐड करूँ और थोड़ा सा आगे मूव ऑन करूँ. तो व्हाट्स योर सजेशन ऑन दैट कि कुछ और ऐड ऑन करना चाहिए? I completely agree with your point.
Let's keep it because we have to wrap up. Savinder को सोना भी है. 18 घंटे फ्लाइट पकड़ के आया है वो. So he will have a jet lag, right? I'll tell you something.
Yes.
Think from a recruiter's perspective. Will they hire you more if you have only one skill, or will they hire you if you have multiple skills?
Right.
Give me the answer. Yeah. So
Multiple
don't use the
skills.
word switch. Don't use the word switch. Forget the word switch. Do you think Savinder has only done development only CI/CD?
No.
डोरा मैट्रिक्स करते करते तो उसकी लग गई होगी.
सही
आपको
बात
क्या
है.
लगता है सिर्फ बैठ के कोडिंग करता है वो? नहीं. दुनिया भर के डॉक्यूमेंटेशन, दुनिया भर के SOPs, DR रिकवरी, ये ISO 2007, दुनिया भर के काम करने होते हैं.
राइट.
तब जाके साइन ऑफ मिलता है.
राइट. सही बात है.
क्या बोला किसने?
गुरु ये आपके लिए
गुरु गुरु होते हैं, अगर सीधे से समझ नहीं आता तो टेढ़ा करके समझता है. हाँ, सॉरी अबाउट द लैंग्वेज बट या आई
तो
टेल यू
किया
समथिंग.
भी नहीं, थोड़ा सा बेंड किया था अभी तो.
हाँ, बेंड किया था, घुस गई और कुछ नहीं. आई टेल यू समथिंग फॉर एवरीवन हियर, नॉट ओनली टू पीयूष. Don't think from your perspective. Companies are not hiring Piyush, Guru or Savinder. They want people, if I pay them X, I get 2X in return.
Right.
They are not there to build your career. They are building your career if they get more value out of you. That's it. That's the hard rule. Yeah? So think about what makes you more employable, more valuable. Savinder, when he wants to switch, he can switch. Technically, I don't need to work. Because why? Why I do get work? Because I get called by good companies. In 24 years, I've been only out of job for 3 months. And that by my choice. Because मेरी daughter ने बोला जॉब छोड़ दे, मेरे साथ घूम. मैंने बोला ठीक है चल 3 महीने छुट्टी रहते हैं, घूमते हैं, यूरोप घूम के आते हैं. Why? Because I have Goldman Sachs, Citibank, Credit Suisse and Fidelity in my CV. I'll tell you, it's bloody hard work. And if you go and work for an investment bank, you're not only developer, support engineer और trader से भी गालियाँ, माँ बहन की गालियाँ खाओगे आप दिन. सविंदर तो कभी कभी फ्लाइट पकड़ के लात में खाता है, मैं तो हर दिन खाता हूँ. The thing is, they are not shouting at Piyush, they are not shouting at Savinder. They are talking about the output. If I'm giving you X, give me 2X, or else you're out, someone else will come in with multiple skills. So continue doing what you get, add more skills, become more valuable. If you are not getting the hike you want, that's fine. I was getting like 2.5 crore rupees 10, 12 years ago. Yeah? Do you think I give a shit about money now? No. If I wanted money, I would have stayed as a contractor at Goldman Sachs. I left that job. कम पैसा है, अशांति है, घर में बैठा हूँ, सविंदर के साथ बकरचौदी करता हूँ, इधर सबके साथ बैठ के आराम बात करता हूँ. मेरी बिटिया उधर है, मेरी बीवी मुझे कॉफी हर 2 घंटे में 3 घंटे में देती है. हाँ, डांटती भी है कि तुम ज्यादा कॉफी पीते हो. संडे को बैडमिंटन खेलता हूँ. So my suggestion is think what makes you happy. Add more skills, yeah, and get the job. You will see up and down. ये जो YouTube में मुझे 2 करोड़ का सैलरी मिल गया. हाँ, 2 करोड़ का सैलरी कहाँ मिला? तुम कैलिफोर्निया में रहते हो. हाँ, तो उसमें तुम्हें 1 रूम बेड में अपार्टमेंट भी नहीं मिलेगा उधर. Follow all.
I know that.
Yeah. So my suggestion is don't get distracted. Yeah, if you have good health, good family, and a wife and a kiddo. Sorry, spouse and a kiddo, we feel happy. You're in the top 20% of the people.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then take this as one and then move on to the next one. But think about, as I said in the previous chat, become Rancho. Rancho did not work for money. Rancho became happy. He started on his own. And Adela, he got Karina as well. So he's a lucky thing. Yeah.
Yes.
So just think about what you want to do and take a longer time view. Don't take short term view. Yeah.
No, I'm thinking long way. I'm thinking for the long way.
Then the thing is asking us whether I should do this or that. If I tell you to go and do CCNA or CCISP, would you go and do it? Obviously not.
No.
You don't know even what that is actually. It's for security. I wouldn't go and do it. Then I don't want to do it. I'll tell you, मुझे सब कुछ नहीं आता. Networking में I'm the worst person. But मुझे कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता. मेरे पास दूसरे बहुत सारे skills हैं.
Right.
All right, guys, let's wrap up. We have 10 more minutes. Let's get at least.
Sorry about the language, Piyush, but you have to grow up.
No, it's like it's a harsh reality. And thank you so much, Savinder.
Sure. Yeah. All right, thanks, Piyush.
Hello, sir. Can I speak?
All right, guys. Let's be quick, 2 minutes each, and let's wind up. We've spent almost 2 hours.
Yeah, sir. Can I speak?
Yeah, go ahead, Sanket. Yeah.
Sanket.
Yeah. So thank you, Guru sir, and thank you, Savinder sir. मैं पहले सविंदर सर से मिल चुका हूँ and गुरु सर, this is my first time to interact with you. So sir, मैं ज़्यादा टाइम नहीं लूँगा, 2 मिनट है सर. सो एक्चुअली सर आई एम ऑन नोटिस पीरियड और मेरा जो स्टार्टअप कंपनी है एक्चुअली उन्होंने 2 इंटर्न्स हायर कर लिया है, तो उनको भी केटी देना मेरा चालू है, बट उन्होंने बोला है कि अभी ये तुम्हारा नोटिस पीरियड सर्विंग है तुम। हाँ, मेरा लास्ट डे रहेगा 31 अगस्त जो चल रहा है अभी। तो सर मैं जॉब्स के लिए अप्लाई कर रहा हूँ, बट कहीं से कॉल नहीं आ रहा सर, और मुझे एक्सपीरियंस है 1.1 मंथ का, और मेरा स्किल सेट है जेनकिंस, GitHub Actions for CI/CD, Docker for containerization, AWS for cloud, and Kubernetes, and Terraform we use here also.
Quick question: how much experience do you have in AWS?
सर इन वन प्रोजेक्ट, जो पहला वाला प्रोजेक्ट था उसमें AWS का कंसेप्ट नहीं था, खाली बस तुमको वो रनडे की यूज करना था वहाँ पे फॉर स्क्रिप्टिंग, एंड वी ऑलमोस्ट डन विद दैट। एंड जो दूसरा प्रोजेक्ट था जो हमारा चले गया जस्ट बिकॉज वो बजट इशू वगैरह चल रहा था उनका, तो उसमें AWS पे मैंने ऑलमोस्ट 8 to 9 months काम किया था।
नहीं, कौन सा सर्विस यूज किया था?
Services EKS, ECS, EBS, and IDS for a database, relational database.
Tier 2, 3 tier. Nothing like SQS, SNS, step function कुछ नहीं किया था. So your typical thing. So you're not extraordinary. My suggestion is, market is not that good in India, unfortunately, but it is picking up. It is picking up. It is going to be hard life for next 6 months. My suggestion is, there is nothing Savinder or me can do for you to get a job. My suggestion is work hard. It is going to, see, we can say do this, you get a job. No, it all depends on you. The thing is, you have to market yourself better. Yeah. If I search your name, I can't find anything in Google. Search my name or Savinder Puri's name. दुनिया भर के चीज आते हैं. Obviously, we have been in this industry for long. My suggestion is, don't worry about your gaps. Everyone getting laid off is a very normal thing. Don't get afraid. Nowadays, getting laid off is very normal. Google के लोगों को निकाल दिया जाता है, यार हम कौन सी खाद की मूली. Yeah, don't get afraid. Okay, yes. Sorry, we have to stop you because Ashish and Dhanush have been waiting for long. We have to cut you out. Okay.
Yes, yes, sir.
Go ahead, Dhanush.
Thank you, sir.
No worries. Go ahead, Dhanush.
Hello, sir. I'll quickly ask the question. So,
yeah,
I'm basically from non-tech background, and I'm working on front-end and full-stack projects, and I'm trying to learn DevOps, like Kubernetes, and then I'm trying to like use CI/CD in these applications. Lately, like when I asked my higher-ups, so they were suggesting me, if you are interested in going in the cloud field, so they suggested me like that. Going into the infra related positions, such as like basically handling the IaaS type of roles, where you'll have some niche so that you'll get experience in building up this infrastructure, and you'll be one of the core team where you'll be not be replaceable by the firm so easily. That's what they suggested. So what kind of skills or
I'll tell you something. We're going to cut your answer because Savinder has to go. Number one, you are a very lucky person. Number one, where your managers aren't coming and telling you, get a job so that you will never get fired. 99.999% of the people don't get those such managers. Yeah. So you're a very lucky person. Whatever he or she is telling you to do, go and do it. Yeah. The thing is, they are creating a career for you. Yeah, which is very rare. I got one of those managers right at the start of my career who told me, Guru, you're the worst manager at least at this age. Get out of this country and become a developer. That's what I did. Yeah. So if your manager knows your potential and if they are creating a path for you, do IAS. They are not telling you to stop your existing job either. Yeah. So go and you can do the same stuff you're doing in CI/CD, whatever, in cloud also. So they are giving you two paths. So एक में stop हो गया तो दूसरे में जाओ ना यार lane में. Problem क्या है? Sorry about the language, but common sense has become less common again.
Question क्या है यार? मुझे question नहीं समझा. Manager
नहीं, वो question पूछ रहा है कि क्या काम आएगा. मैंने बोला क्या काम आएगा, क्या फर्क पड़ता है?
कर ले भाई.
Sir, I was like asking like what specific skills do I learn in this particular?
They will tell you what to do.
They'll teach you, na? They'll teach you.
They will teach you what to do. Don't worry.
Okay.
Sometimes go with the flow, yeah.
Okay, sir. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, go ahead, Ashish. You have been stuck for a long time. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
Am I audible, sir?
Yeah, you are audible now. Yeah, go ahead.
हाँ सर, मैंने बीएससी मैथ ऑनर्स किया है, तो अभी मेरा इंटरेस्ट वेब डेवलपमेंट की फील्ड में है। तो सर मैंने यूट्यूब से देख के ये जो जितना भी समझ में आया, आई स्टार्टेड लर्निंग HTML CSS एंड जावास्क्रिप्ट। तो सर मेरा पहला क्वेश्चन ये है कि डिग्री से कितना फर्क पड़ेगा सर करियर में, और सेकंड आप कुछ गाइड कर सकते हो HTML CSS जावास्क्रिप्ट के आगे।
ओके, नंबर 1, आप क्या डिग्री यूज करते कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता, कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता। आई टेल यू, इट ऑल डिपेंड्स ऑन डिमांड एंड सप्लाई। जब मार्केट खराब होता है ना, तो IITians को भी जॉब नहीं मिलता और जब मार्केट अच्छा होता है तो सबको जॉब मिलता है। सो इट डिपेंड्स ऑन योर लक। माय सजेशन इज, आपने बोला ना HTML CSS जावास्क्रिप्ट, इंडिया में 20 लाख लोगों को वो आता है। एक्चुअली मैं डेवऑप्स एंड आर्किटेक्ट हूँ, मगर मेरा भी CSS HTML बहुत अच्छा है, क्योंकि मैं बैठ के कोडिंग नहीं करता। मेरे पास टेम्पलेटिंग इंजन है मैं बैठ के उसको बोलता हूँ कर दे और वो खुद कर देता है। मैं बैठ के कोडिंग नहीं करता। ओके, सॉरी अबाउट द लैंग्वेज अगेन। डोंट बी अ डोंकी, बी अ हॉर्स। रन 5-6 races, win the cups and become a stud. Okay, that's what you need to do. Or if you're going to hardcore everything and sit and do everything, you will end up doing the same thing for next, I don't know how many years in your career. Sajan was expand your skill sets. Look at Savinder. He does a lot of stuff. Yeah. Look at me. I do a lot of stuff. Learn databases. Why are you only restricting yourself to front end? Go to the back end. Go to the REST API. Learn CI/CD. Learn Argo, GitOps. अरे हर 5 दिन में न्यू टेक्नोलॉजी आ रही है यार। कोई एक नीश को पकड़ो ना। प्रॉब्लम क्या है तुमको पढ़ने? 8 घंटे काम करते हो, 8 घंटे सोते हो, बाकी 8 घंटे क्या करते हो?
Got it, sir. Thank you, sir.
No worries. I had to be bloody brutal here sometimes.
Yeah, I know. All right, guys, we have crossed 2 hours, almost 2 hours. Thank you very much for joining.
3 minute और है, 3 मिनट गप्पे मारते हैं. Okay, I'll tell you, this is for people who are here. This is a suggestion for people. Please think about the question you're asking. Yeah? Think about what you're asking. Do you think the question you've been asking is worth our time? Some of the questions you've been asking is pretty basics. Go and search Gemini, or go and ask the same question with ChatGPT. 99% of what we said, it will also give you the same answers. You don't need to sit for 2 hours and waste your time either. Some of you have been wasting 2 hours of your time. Yeah, Gemini is free. ChatGPT is kind of free. Number 3, do only a job which makes you happy. Yeah. Don't do anything else. You can make the money. You can buy the best, as they say, you can buy the best bed. You can never buy sleep. अभी देखो सविंदर को 2 बियर पीना पड़ा सोने के लिए, क्योंकि उसके पिछवाड़े में सूजा पड़ा हुआ है. Yeah. So my suggestion is, think what you want to ask, become more skilled, become more valuable, and companies will come running after you. काबिल बनो, कामयाबी आपके पीछे दौड़ेगी. ठीक है? जब तक आप ये बेसिक्स नहीं समझोगे ना, कितने क्वेश्चंस पूछ लो, हम जितने भी आंसर्स देंगे, कुछ फायदा नहीं होने वाला आपका. That's the reality of it. Sorry about this. I had to talk about it. I've been trying to sell it in nice words for a long time, but sometimes people don't listen, and then I have to बोलते हैं ना, जैसे मेरी बिटिया को बोल के थक गया, एक लाफा लगाओ, सब ठीक हो जाएगा. Sorry about this, Savinder. I know I shouldn't be using this language, but
no, that's okay.
You have to tell the truth.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. I think somebody has to say it. We are here to say the truth and nothing else.
Exactly. Because, guys, if you think we have got it easy, no.
Yeah.
We have been through some lot of hard times. Of course, we have been supported. First, try to be happy. Don't run after money is important, but that's not happiness. There are a lot of very rich people who stand in a queue for a burger.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do what makes you happy. Success will follow you automatically. That's how it is.
All right.
Savinderji, पिंग मी आफ्टर, तो अभी थोड़ा देखता हूँ कहाँ लात मारा है आपको।
मैं कॉल करता हूँ आपको, कॉल करता हूँ।
ओके, चलो देन फिर, थैंक यू गाइस,
Cheers, bye.